Chapter 4 Charts. All chart-related operations begin from the chart maintenance mode, which you access by clicking the Charts button on the status bar. Public keys authenticate the source and integrity of the ENC chart materials used in this chart system. To update the public key: 1. Insert. Set the medium, that is DVD, USB flash drive, etc., that contains the public key. 2. Get into the chart maintenance mode, then click the Public Key button on the Instant Access bar. 3. Click the Load New Key button to show the Open File dialog box. 4. Find the .pub file, then click the Open button. The Public Key dialog box would reappears. 5. Click the Display Content button on the Public Key dialog box to show the display contents. 6. To accept the contents, click the Activate button on the Public Key dialog box. How to install ENC licenses, charts. To automatically install the ENC licenses: 1. Insert or set the medium, that is, DVD, USB flash drive, etc., that contains the ENC license. 2. Get into the chart maintenance mode, then click the License button on the Instant Access bar to show the Licenses dialog box. 3. Click the Install Licenses button. 4. Select the medium that contains the license, then click the Open button. 5. Find the license key, generally the name is permit.txt, then click the OK button to install the license. The Licenses dialog box then shows cell name, date of expiration, date server name, and subscription type of the license. 6. Click the Close button to finish. To install the ENC license manually: 1. Click the Charts button on the status bar to go to the chart maintenance mode. Then click the License button on the Instant Access bar. 2. Click the Input Manually button to show the Input License Manually box. 3. Select the type ENC or ARCS at the bottom of the screen. 4. Enter the license numbers, then click the OK button. How to install ENC charts. To install ENC charts, follow these steps. 1. Insert or set the medium that contains the ENC charts. 2. Get into the chart maintenance mode, then click the Auto Load button on the Instant Access bar. A prompt informs you that it may take a while to do the installation, and are you sure to continue? Click the OK button to continue. 3. Click the OK button to install the charts. The Install Chart Data window appears and shows the percentage of completion with digital and analog indications. To show details during the installation, click the Show Detail button. To close the message window, click the Hide Detail button. 4. When the installation is completed, information about the installation appears in the Error or Warning or Guidance window. Click the Confirm button to finish. How to export a list of charts. To export a list of charts, get into the chart maintenance mode. Click the Manage Charts button on the Instant Access bar to show the Manage Charts dialog box. Click the Export List button to export a list of all charts stored in the system to a USB flash drive in .txt format. How to export a list of specific licenses. 1. Set a USB flash drive in the USB port on the control unit. 2. Get into the chart maintenance mode, then click the License button. 3. Click the ENC, ARCS or CMAP tab. 4. Click the Export List button. 5. Change the file name at File Name if desired. 6. Select the USB flash drive, then click the Save button. 7. Click the OK button to finish. How to show the ENC permit ARCS license. To show ENC permits and ARCS licenses, follow these steps. 1. Get into the chart maintenance mode. Then click the License button. 2. Click the ENC or ARCS tab as applicable. 3. Click the ENC User Permit or ARCS Licenses button as applicable to show permit or license. 4. Click the OK button to finish. How to backup, restore licenses. To backup licenses, follow these steps. 1. Insert a USB flash drive into the USB port on the control unit. 2. Get into the chart maintenance mode. 3. Click the License button on the Instant Access bar to show the Licenses dialog box. 4. Click the Backup Licenses button. 5. Select the USB flash drive, then click the OK button to save the licenses. To restore licenses, follow these steps. 1. Insert the USB flash drive that has the licenses into the USB port on the control unit. 2. Get into the chart maintenance mode, then click the License button on the Instant Access bar to show the Licenses dialog box. 3. Click the Restore Licenses button. 4. Select the licenses from the USB flash drive, then click the OK button. How to view permit expiration date. Permits are used to control the right to use chart data in the ECDIS. A permit is connected to the addition of a chart. To view the permit status of a chart, click the License button on the Instant Access bar and then click the applicable chart tab, ENC, ARCS, CMAP or CMAP DL. How to display, install or update history. You can see a history of chart installations and updates. On the Instant Access bar, click the Record and Chart Log buttons, followed by the ENC, ARCS or CMAP button. Catalogue of chart cells. To display the catalogue, get into the chart maintenance mode, then click the Manage Charts button on the Instant Access bar. The filter window lets you choose what to display. Check or uncheck items as appropriate. The legends and filter windows are 1. Chart type. ENC, display ENC charts. ARCS, display ARCS charts. CMAP, display CMAP charts. 2. Availability, display available or unavailable charts. 3. CMAP dynamic license, display DL or non-DL CMAP charts. 4. Collections. A collection is a predefined data set, the contents of which can be defined by zone individual chart or any of those combinations, applicable to CMAP charts also. 5. Official. Display official or unofficial charts. 6. Up to date. Display charts which are or are not up to date. Purpose. Display chart according to its purpose. Overview, general, coastal, AIO, approach, harbour, berthing. 8. Group. See the next section for how to group charts. 9. Route. Show or hide chart area with route. 10. Chart boundary boxes. Define the area covered by a chart and are color-coded according to license and permit status. Line color legend. The line color legend provides information about license validity. If the line color legend shows green, this means the static license is okay, chart is up to date, and dynamic license is reportable. If it's orange, this means the static license is okay, chart is up to date, and dynamic license is not applicable. If it's magenta, then the static license is available, but the chart is not installed, and dynamic license is either unissued or expired. If the color is red, it says permit is not available or expired, whereas the reporting date of dynamic license has been expired. In case of blue color, the permit has a cancelled chart and dynamic license has an opening disabled by user. How to group chart cells. 1. In the chart maintenance mode, click the Manage Charts button on the Instant Access bar. 2. Click the Edit button in the Filter window to show the Edit Group dialog box. 3. Click the New button. 4. In the Outside Group window, click the box to the left of the chart cell you want to add to the group to show a checkmark. 5. After you have selected the cells to add to the group, click the double backward arrow button to move the names of the selected cells to the Inside Group window. If you want to remove a chart from the group, select it, then click the double forward button. 6. Click the Save button. 7. Enter a name for the group using the keyboard on the control unit or software keyboard, then click the OK button. 8. Click the Close button to finish. How to edit a group of chart cells. 1. In the chart maintenance mode, click the Manage Charts button on the Instant Access bar to show the Filter window. 2. Click the Edit button. 3. At the item Group Name, select the name of the group with the pull-down list. 4. In the Inside Group window, click the box to the left of the chart cell you want to remove from the group to show a checkmark. 5. After you have selected the charts to remove to the group, click the Right button to remove the selected chart cells from the group. 6. Click the Save button to finish. How to delete and view a group of chart cells. How to delete a group of chart cells. 1. In the chart maintenance mode, click the Manage Charts button on the Instant Access bar to show the Filter window. 2. Click the Edit button. 3. Select the name of the group with the pull-down list at the item Group Name. 4. Click the Remove button. 5. Click the Close button. To select the group to view. In the chart maintenance mode, click the Manage Charts button on the Instant Access bar to show the Filter window. Select the group to view from the pull-down list at Group. Catalogue of chart cells. How to view the status of chart cells. Click the Cell Status button on the Instant Access bar. The Cell Status window displays Type of chart cell, ENC, CMAP or ARCS. Chart name. Data server, the name of the data server where the chart was downloaded from. Edition or issued date. Edition number and issued date of the chart cell. Update number or date. Number and date of the update of the chart cell. Updated. Yes is shown if the cell is up to date. No if the cell is not up to date. Maybe means the cell has not been updated for more than 1 month. How to open charts. To open charts, in the Chart Maintenance mode, click the Manage Charts button on the Instant Access bar. Put a check mark next to the charts to open, then click the Open Chart button. How to delete charts. Click the Manage Charts button to show the Manage Charts dialog box. Click the block to the left of the chart to remove to show a checkmark. A context-sensitive menu with Select All and Deselect All functions is available by right-clicking the block to the left of Type. Click the Delete Charts button to delete the charts selected. How to show publisher's notes for ENC charts. You should read the text file associated with each catalog, which you can view when installing a chart from a medium. Click the Note button in the Manage Charts dialog box. You can print a hard copy with the Print Text button. How to update ENC CMAP charts manually. How to insert update symbols. 1. Go to the Voyage navigation mode. 2. Click the Manual Update button. 3. Click the Planning tab. 4. Click the Add button. 5. Use the Drawing Type pull-down list to select drawing type, point, line or area. 6. Click Desired Object. 7. Put the cursor on the location where to insert the symbol, then left-click. The Manual Update dialog box shows Object, Drawing Type, Display Until Date. 8. You can add a comment related to a manual update object in the description box. 9. To add textual information to an attribute, select the attribute from the Attributes window, then add text in the Edit Attributes Value window. 10. Click the Commit button to add all selected objects to the chart. How to delete update symbols. Manually entered update symbols cannot be deleted until the Display Until date arrives or is changed. However, you can mark the symbol to indicate that it can be ignored. To delete the update symbol, 1. Put the cursor on the symbol, then right-click to show the context-sensitive menu. 2. Select Manual Update and Delete. How to modify existing update symbols. The position, display until date, and description of an update symbol can be modified. A symbol that is marked as deleted cannot be modified. To modify the existing update symbol, 1. Go to the Voyage navigation mode. 2. Click the Manual Update button on the Instant Access bar to open the Manual Update dialog box. 3. Click the List tab. 4. Select the object to modify, then click the Modify button. The Planning dialog box will appear. 5. You can add a comment related to a manual update object in the description box. 6. To add textual information to an attribute, select the attribute from the Attributes window, then add text in the Edit Attributes Value window. 7. Click the Commit button. How to control chart objects. How to browse your charts. You can view your charts using different positions and different scales. The basic tools for browsing charts are the Range key, Chart Off-Center, and Scroll. Range minus and Range plus change the chart scale. If True Motion Reset is active, zoom in and zoom out keep the relative position of your ship with respect to the display. If True Motion Reset is off, zoom in and zoom out keep the relative position pointed by the cursor with respect to the display. To relocate own ship position on the screen, put the cursor where desired on the chart. Right-click and select Ship Off Center. To scroll your chart, simply drag and drop. How to control visibility of chart objects. The chart display menu has several pages of chart features that you may show or hide as appropriate. To display this menu, click the Set and Chart Display menu on the Instant Access bar. How to set value for shallow contour, safety depth, safety contour, and deep contour. You can set values for shallow contour, safety depth, safety contour, and deep contour on the Chart Alert dialog box. Sequence DISP, SET, Chart Alert. There are two color options available, multi and two-color presentations. These can be done by selecting from the list box of depths on the chart page of Basic Setting menu. Multicolor presentation. In the multicolor presentation, 4 colors are used for depths. Two-color presentation. In the two-color presentation, unsafe water is shown in blue and safe water is shown in white. Basic Setting menu. To display this menu, click Display, Set, and Basic Setting on the Instant Access bar. The Basic Setting dialog box provides settings for 1. Symbols. Select how to display chart symbols. The options are simplified. The shape of symbols is of modern design, and the C-mark symbols are filled in a color. Paper chart. The shape of symbols imitates traditional symbols used in paper charts. 2. Depths. Set how to display different depth zones on the chart display. 2. Color. The chart display uses only 2 colors. Deeper than safety contour, shallower than safety contour. Multicolor. The chart display uses 4 different colors for contours. Deeper than user-chosen deep contour, between deep contour and user-chosen safety contour, between safety contour and user-chosen shallow water contour, between shallow water contour and coastline. 3. Boundaries. Set how to display boundaries of some chart features. The options are plain. The line styles are limited to plain solid and dashed lines. Symbol. Some of the line styles use symbols to highlight the purpose of a line. 4. Light sectors. Set how to display light sectors. The options are limited. The length of a light sector is fixed at 25 mm independently of the displayed scale. Full. The length of a light sector represents its nominal range as defined by the chart producer. 5. Shallow pattern. Set how to display shallow water area. The options are none if selected shallow water area is not shown. Diamond, provided to distinguish shallow water at night. 6. TM reset. In the true motion mode, own ship moves until it reaches the true motion reset borderline set here, and then it jumps back to an opposite position on screen based on its course. Set the limit for true motion reset in percentage in here. Chart display menu. To access this menu and its pages, click Display, Set, and Chart Display on the Instant Access bar, then open the standard, Other, or AIO page as appropriate. 1. The Standard page contains chart features defined by IMO that comprise a standard display. 2. The Other page contains chart features for which you can control visibility and that are not part of IMO-defined standard display. 3. The AIO page controls what to display on the Admiralty Information Overlay. Display base. A subset of chart features is called the display base. As required by IMO, these features cannot be made invisible. To get the display base, uncheck all items on the Standard and Other pages in the Chart Display menu. The display base consists of the chart features that will still be visible after unchecking all items and include IMO display base. How to control visibility of symbols, features. General page. Control of symbols and features is divided into 5 pages in the Symbol Display menu, which you can access by clicking the Display, Set, and Symbol Display buttons on the Instant Access bar. The Symbol Display dialog box shows 5 pages. General page controls ownership and target-related items. Tracking page controls past tracks and some other features. Route page controls planned and monitored route. Mariner page controls user charts. Targets page controls tracked targets (TT) and AIS targets. The user can define settings for chart details that are displayed over the chart area. General page contains options for ship's outlines and velocity vectors. The ship outlines further provides ship outlines. Select off or on to show minimized or scaled symbol respectively. AIS outlines. Select off or on to show AIS targets in same size or scaled symbol respectively. True outlines shown if the length or width of the own-ship mark is greater than 6 mm, the own-ship mark is shown with the true scale symbol. Select length or width. The first illustration in the figure shows own-ship mark and AIS targets with scaled symbols. The second illustration shows own-ship mark and AIS targets with point symbols. Velocity vectors. Ship vectors show or hide own-ship vector. To show, select on. Target vectors show or hide target vectors. Style. Select the vector style. Time increments. Check to show ticks of velocity vector. This controls both own-ship and target ticks. Path predictor. Check to show the path predictor. The path predictor is a single dashed line originating at the CCRP and drawn at a length to represent the distance and path own-ship will travel over the ground in the user-selected time interval for own-ship speed vector. Radar antenna. Check to mark position of radar antenna with X. Tracking page. Own-ship past tracks. System. Check to plot CCRP position. Primary. Check to plot own-ship's past track with position fed from sensor with highest priority. Secondary. Check to plot own-ship's past track with position fed from sensor with second highest priority. Style. Select timestamp position for past track, indicated by tick or point. Length. Select length of past track. Labels. Select label interval. Events. Event marks are based on the voyage log records. User events. Display event symbols on the chart. User events are recorded by clicking Record Event Log and User Event on the Instant Access bar. Auto events. Display automatically entered event symbols where the symbol has recorded an event based on conditions you have set. Auto events are recorded every 14 hours. Positions. Display the latitude and longitude of an event recorded by clicking Record Event Log and POSN Event on the Instant Access bar. Route page. The route page selects the route parts of the monitored and planned routes to show on the ECDIS. Channel limit, the distance from the center line to one side of the nave lane. Safety margin, the distance from one side of the channel limit to the safety margin distance. Leg mark, indications of waypoint number and range and bearing to next waypoint. Wheel over line, the location where the ship turns to a new course. Mariner page provides options for user charts. These include labels, check to show labels on user charts. Lines, check to show lines on user charts. Clearing lines, check to show clearing lines for marking dangerous areas on user charts. Tidals, check to show symbols and tidals on user charts. Areas, check to show areas on the user charts. Circles, check to show circles on user charts. Transparent, set the degree of transparency for the user chart objects. Color fill for the areas can be chosen as transparent from 25% to 75% and as no color fill. If no color fill is chosen, only the boundaries of the areas are visible. Targets page. Color. Select common color of TT and AIS targets from the list box. TT size. Select symbol size for tracked targets, standard or small. AIS ROT tag limit sets rate of turn in degree per minute, ROT degrees per minute, limit to display AIS target with curved speed vector. TT label, show or hide the TT label, that is, the target name. AIS label, show or hide the AIS label, that is, the ship's name. TT pop-up info, show or hide the TT pop-up, which is shown by right-clicking a tracked target, TT. AIS pop-up info, show or hide the AIS pop-up, which is shown by right-clicking an AIS target. Past position section of targets page provides options for TT points. Select here the number of TT past position points to display. AIS points. Select the number of AIS past position points to display. Style. Select style of presentation of target's past position. Control of predefined IMO chart display settings. There are 3 sets of predefined chart display settings that can be used to display charts with certain chart features. The predefined chart display settings are IMO base, IMO STD standard, IMO all. You can change the chart display setting in use with the Chart Database button on the status bar. Vector S57 charts. Chart legend for S57 charts. The chart legend provides various data about the chart currently displayed. To find info for current position, turn on TM Reset, then click the Chart Info button on the Instant Access bar, followed by the Chart Legend button. To find info for a specific location, put the cursor on the location, then right-click and select Chart Legend. Click the Close button to close the display. Chart Legend dialog box displays Name, name of chart, Source, source of chart, Edition, edition number of the chart, Edition date, date the edition was published, Update number, update number, update date, date of update. Compilation scale, The scale of the original paper chart is shown here. Projection, projection of current chart. Horizontal datum, horizontal datum used with current chart. Sounding datum, datum used to create sounding data. Vertical datum, vertical datum used with current chart. Units of depth used with current chart. Units of height, units of measurement used to measure height of objects above sea level. Magnetic variation, amount of magnetic variation. A positive value indicates a change in an easterly direction, and a negative value indicates a change in a westerly direction. Quality indication, quantitative estimate of the accuracy of chart features given by the chart producer. Permanent warnings for S57 charts. Permanent warnings help you keep the S57 charts up to date, and these are shown at the bottom of the screen. Permanent warnings appear if the system detects a condition that may cause a chart to be not up to date. For example, ENC AIO product list not up to date. At least one AIO chart is not up to date. Load updated material. Sailing directions, tidal tables, etc. Features of S57 charts. S57 charts contain sailing directions, tidal tables, and other textual and picture information that are not immediately visible on the chart. For example, 1. A grey box is used to show the tidal information is available for info request by cursor pick. 2. A magenta-colored symbol is used to show that additional textual or picture information, such as sailing directions, are available from info request by cursor pick. Chart viewing dates and seasonal features of the S57 chart. Symbology used in S57 charts. To view S57 chart symbology, follow these steps. 1. Click the Chart Info and Chart 1 buttons on the Instant Access bar. 2. Click a chart feature to show detailed information about the feature. Click Overview to show a compilation of all features. How to find information about a chart object. 1. Get into the Voyage Navigation mode, then right-click an object to show the context-sensitive menu. 2. Click Object Info to show the Select Object dialog box. 3. Click the object for which you want to know its details, then click the OK button. Admiralty Information Overlay, AIO. To display AIO, follow these steps. 1. Click the DISP, AIO, and All buttons to show the AIO. To hide the AIO, click the DISP, AIO, and Off buttons. 2. The areas that contain temporary or preliminary changes are marked with a hatched red rectangle. Catalogue of AIO cells. A catalogue of AIO cells is maintained in the Manage Charts dialog box. To show this box, get into the Chart Maintenance mode, then click the Manage Charts button on the Instant Access bar. How to select the information to display. To select what type of notices to display, follow these steps. 1. Click the DISP, Set, and Chart DISP buttons on the Instant Access bar. 2. Click the AIO tab. 3. Check or uncheck items as appropriate. 4. Click the Save button to save settings. then click the Close button to close the menu. Chart alerts. Official S57 chart material contains depth contours that can be used for calculation of chart alerts. A chart database also includes different types of objects that the operator can use for chart alerts. The procedure for setting chart alerts is: 1. Choose suitable safety contour for your own ship. 2. In the voyage planning mode, define a new route or choose an existing one. Make a chart alert calculation of the route if there are indications of danger areas in the route. Modify your route if necessary and do the chart alert calculation again. 3. Choose route as monitored route. 4. Set check area for your own ship. The system is now ready for chart alert calculation of monitored route and estimated own ship position. How to set safety contour. To select safety contour suitable for the own ship. 1. Click the DISP, Set and Chart DISP buttons on the Instant Access bar to show the chart alert page. 2. Enter desired depth at safety contour, then click the Save button. A depth contour is created on the chart according to the safety contour value entered. If the chart does not contain chosen depth contour, the system will automatically choose Next Deeper Contour. How to select objects used in chart alerts. You can also include calculation areas that have to be noted when sailing, for example, restricted areas. To include these areas in chart alerts, follow these steps. Click the DISP, Set and Chart Alert buttons on the Instant Access bar to show the chart alert page. List of areas that the ECDIS detects and provides the audible alert and/or visual required alert if estimated own ship position or planned or monitored route crosses the area defined on the chart alert page. Choose from the chart alert settings and click Save. How to activate Own Ship Check. To set the Own Ship Check area, follow these steps. 1. Select the Check Area page from the Overlay or Nav Tools box. 2. Set the ahead time or distance and ahead width. Also, set the around figures, port, starboard, bow, and stern check distance. 3. To show or hide the chart alert area figure, click the button on or off. 4. When an object having a warning setting enters the check area, the object is highlighted in red and the oral alarm sounds. Route planning. The system will calculate chart alerts using user-defined channel limit for routes. To set chart alerts for route planning, follow these steps. 1. Enter safety contour you want to use. 2. Plan a route. Define waypoints and other necessary information. 3. Choose dangerous objects to be monitored during route monitoring on the Alert Parameters page in the Route Plan dialog box shown below. A. Click the Plan, Planning and Route buttons. B. Click the Alert Parameters tab. C. Click the Alert to process. Show a red circle for visual and oral alerts or yellow circle for visual alert. Note that the safety contour is always shown in red. 4. Click the Check Route button to generate a list of chart alerts. The results appear on the Check Results page. Route monitoring. When the ship enters a check area specified as a caution alert, a visual alert is generated. Neither the object in the area or the route is highlighted. A red boxes indicates an area having several highlighted objects. To show the route information dialog box, get into the voyage navigation mode, then click the Route and Route Information buttons. Click the Waypoints tab.